So let's take a look at David King here for a second, right? So it says it seemed he was destined for greatness. All doors were open to him. Could have succeeded at anything. Combative nature, adrenaline rush of a good fight is what he lived for. Would go out of his way to get into one. He was athletic and let's say sports and academics, right? So if you flip David King around, you get King David. Now, I don't know if they meant to do that or not, but King David was destined for greatness, obviously. He was also a great musician, very skilled. He killed a bear protecting the flock of sheep with his bare hands. He killed a wolf with his bare hands. He took out the giant Goliath that the entire army of Israel was afraid to go up against with a sling and a stone. He was a great warrior. He came back with the people would cheer, Saul has slain his if I get this right, thousands, and King David his tens of thousands. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but something of that nature. King David was probably the greatest fighter in all history. I mean, he would take on so many different men at the same time, and not in a gay way. So anyway, if we look at his cosmetics here, you got this one, right? And it kind of looks like kingly with the gold. And if you turn it around and you look at the side here, the arms, and particularly the back, to me, I could be wrong, that looks like a lion. So the lion almost, to me, looks very much like the lion of the tribe of Judah of Israel, which is, Jesus is the lion of the tribe of Judah, and Jesus was a descendant from the bloodline of David. So to me, I don't know, it looks kind of kingly looking. I like to think of David King as King David. I think this face looks kind of stupid with a beard without a mustache. This one I like the best, but I don't like the stupid cut around his hair like that. Like, who would wear their hair shaved like that on the side? But anyway, so the reason I was making this is because I was talking about him, and I made another video where I was discussing the fact that they just suddenly made him gay, LGBT, and I was saying, that's just a little weird. Why take a character that's been there, I don't even know, 6 years or something, and then all of a sudden just give him a sexual orientation like that, right? Why give them a sexual orientation at all, is what I'm saying. Like, why does gay have to even be a part of it? And so why does anything have to be like, why does it have to propagate any of that? But point is, I posted my video, speaking my thoughts on it, which I think is just like a token type thing. Like, here, we're just going to give you guys a token, and you're so stupid, you'll eat it up. And so it's like pandering to that community, and virtue signaling. And so anyway, I left some thoughts. My thoughts were not hateful at all, but and I even said so in my video, like, you're gonna call me hateful, but I'm not hateful. And immediately I got a comment right away in the comments like, imagine making a 30-minute video because you're mad that they put a LGBTQRSTV WXYZ character in Dead by Daylight, and then they're like, go get a life, rolling on the floor laughing, like, mocking. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, that's very, very loving, kind, accepting, tolerant, peaceful comment that you left. And so the person didn't even watch the video or hear anything I said. They just left like some nasty comment. And so the thing is, you can't even have the conversation, and it's because people are insecure about where they stand. You know, they take any disagreement or any opposing point of view that you might have, and they're immediately offended, like a little snowflake. And all they do is just strike. They strike back in defense and, you know, tell you what they think of you, which, like I said, is never very loving, kind, or accepting or tolerant, because the second you say anything that they disagree with, you know, you are just out of the club and you are basically persecuted for just not agreeing with the cool kids. And it just reminds me of peer pressure in school, and it's just like, oh, if you don't agree with us, you're not cool, you're not accepted. And I'm sorry, but, you know, Bubba's got his own opinions, and he's not afraid to say them. And he doesn't care who he offends. And so, you know, basically, it's just kind of pathetic that you can't even have the conversation. I mean, you don't have to have the conversation, but what's pathetic is that you can't voice an opinion that differs from anybody else without just getting attacked for it. You know, like, nothing I said in my previous video was hateful, so I'll just make another one. But the thing is, those people don't even watch it or listen to it. They don't listen to what you have to say. They just automatically perceive that you're against them, and then they go on this like hateful attack towards you, and they dismiss you. So they definitely don't accept you. You know, this acceptance that they preach, this accepting crowd is very unaccepting. The love that they preach is not there. They only love you if you're one of them. And it's just annoying. I'm not mad about it. It's just annoying, because simple-minded people, you know, you can't have a conversation with them. You can't disagree with them about anything. And it's just because they're insecure in their beliefs. They can't be challenged. And the second you challenge any of their beliefs, they won't have a civil conversation. They won't be reasonable, logical, or explain to you why their point of view is valid or anything like that. They just attack. They just attack and try to bully you. They're bullies. I'm not saying everybody falls into this category, but the problem is that there's all this stereotyping. It's just like, you either sport this flag and you're one of us, or you say something against us and now you're the target of our attack. And people can live their life how they want, but like, what's with all the propaganda? What's with shoving it down everybody's throat? It's like a little much, you know. You almost can't even get into a game without seeing a flag of gay pride. And, you know, why is that? Why is that? Oh, somebody was here. Yeah, why does everybody feel the need to support that? And I feel like it's just, they're just, I don't know, they're just trying to be part of the club. The cool kid club, you know? You don't see those flags on my hook anywhere. And you won't. Unless I'm memeing for some reason. I was thinking maybe I should put the flags on my hook and then just be the most brutal killer, bashing everyone on the hook. And just, you know, that'd probably be a good representation for the people who you know, the minute you disagree with them, they just become disgusting as far as tolerance is concerned, or the love they preach about. I don't feel it. I don't feel accepted by them. Well, I hope they get that rescue. Oh no, they're not even going for the rescue. Just go for it. here's one. Alright. You could be next. Could be next. Right by the storage hook. But anyway, it's just... I mean, annoying is the only word I can think of. It's like, I'm not mad. I don't hate anybody. It's just annoying because it's like, if you don't agree with us, and if you dare say anything that calls into question what we represent, then you are just a monster and, you know, deserve to be hanged on a hook. Slick moving. Oh, I'm not even gonna drop that, huh? Hello? You gonna drop it yet? Oh, maybe she left town. Maybe she gone. Alright, whatever. She went that way, but I don't really care. We'll get here when the time is right. Like now! No, not now. First we gotta get this one. Which way did you go? Oh. I love how they give themselves away in the locker. Like, I wasn't even gonna look in the locker. They're definitely not even afraid to drop these pallets, so it's pretty interesting. Very confident players. Maybe a little too overconfident. Sorry, smack my mic. Anyway, I don't want to go on and on about it because I really don't care that much. I just feel like saying stuff about it because it's the minority are the ones that have the loudest voice always. And they bully everyone else into just silence. And it's like, I'm not going to be silent just because you're going to get out of my face with that. And I don't think anybody else should be bullied into silence either. Like, if you're watching this and you don't like what I'm saying, fine, you're entitled to your opinion. Leave a comment below. But, you know, I'd encourage you to be civil and have a civil conversation if you really, you know, want clarity on my views, or if you want to explain why you think my views are wrong. Like, do it like a decent human being, and that's fine. That's totally welcome. But if you just want to put some stupid remark about, like, you're hateful, get a life, you know, it's like, what is that accomplishing? Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. One smooch for you. Oh, I messed myself up. You got lucky there. We're gonna leave you. We're gonna leave you alone. That's the best one there. That's the best little looper over there. I'm gonna go for this one, I think. And there you have it. Maybe not. Maybe not. He's already injured, so we just need a one whack on this one. Just one whack will do it. One whack will do it. Somebody come with a flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh boy, no school truck around. The generators are way spread out too. Wait, what did I see? Generator 2, 3? Oh yeah, that'll spread out over there. This one wants to take me for a run, but we don't want to actually get distracted because they will be sneaking in for the save here. But anyway, my story's pretty short, and it's just that you're a bunch of bullies and you're not going to bully me because you have no valid argument. You just have bullying. That's all you can do. She healed up already? Went in a corner and body blocked yourself, and now you're in trouble. Wow, that is some boil over if I've ever seen any. One died, one got out, and here's the last one over here by the gates. Oh yeah, she out. Well, I guess we could just... Oh yeah, she's toast. We'll just get a screenshot of that. See if we can get the aerial view. Yeah, she out. She leaving her friend. See if we can get a nice view over here. I think it was a smart thing to do. They would have both died for sure. She just wants a teabag. I'll let her teabag. I'll give her the satisfaction of teabagging me at the gate. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really say about it. I'm kind of like exhausted. I just think it's dumb. I don't see why like why there's got to be all like the separation. Separation being we need representation. We need representation. Well, if you were just secure with who you were, you wouldn't need representation. Like, what do you have to prove? Just live your life and stop throwing it in everybody's face, you know? You don't, I mean, what is the deal? It's like, you know, here we're gonna have the gay pride parade, we're gonna paint the children's faces with rainbows, and you know, the rainbow is supposed to have 7 colors, and their rainbow only has 6. And you know, 7 is usually the number of completion in the Bible, but 6, you know, 666. I don't want to look too far into it, but the rainbow was actually a sign of the covenant that God made with Noah, that said that he would not destroy the world again by means of a worldwide flood. And so, you know, the rainbow has been taken and used now as a sign of gay pride. So, you know, there's a lot of things going on. You know, Satan always takes what God makes and corrupts it, perverts it, and tries to make it his. But, you know, the rainbow is still creation of God. And one day everybody's going to know that. Just because they stole it and use it for, you know, a symbol of perversion. You know? And if you want to get down into that conversation, that's a different conversation, but they won't even go there. They just say, you're hateful, you're unaccepting, you're closed-minded. Well, show me why that's the case, and we'll talk. But until then, you know, just find your little safe space to cry in, and don't come trying to bully me. 'Cause trolling profit does the trolling and will not be bullied. But trolling here is welcome, so go ahead and say whatever you want in the comments. I don't delete any comments. I mean, if they're really just vulgar and profane, like maybe I'll delete them, but you know, you could speak your mind here. We believe in the amendments and the constitutions, First Amendment, freedom of speech. Feel free to express all your hatred and anger. Goodbye.